Oh, man. It's fun. Life's fun. So, anywho, today is Q&A, which means that you can literally ask me anything that you want. I may or may not be able to answer completely, depending on what you're asking me, but I will answer as much as I possibly can, okay? So that's it. We're doing Q&A. Go ahead and ask your questions. Ask those burning questions. Ask questions about, what about this? I saw this, right? Feel free. I'm an open book, you guys. I'm completely transparent. Not everyone's like that. Anywho, so what was I going to say? Today, if you're not in the Heart-Centered Moms group, which the link is in the description of this video, okay? If you're not in the Heart-Centered Moms group, you need to be in there by 4:30 Eastern Standard Time today, because we're going to be learning all about how to write your first book. Even if you're like, wait, what? Huh? Right? You need to be in there, because we are going to be getting into this thing. And even if you have not ever thought about writing a book, I would love, love, love for you to experience and to see how simple it can really be, and how eye-opening it can be to help you understand how the levels of service that you can provide for people. You just don't realize until somebody like Brett, my friend Brett is who's going to be teaching it. You don't understand it until somebody like Brett pulls it out of you and you're like, oh my gosh, right? And then your head goes. So that I want this for everybody. I want us all to grow with exploding noggins, if that's all right. If it's all the same to all of us, let's just all explode our noggins, okay? Let's see here. James, yo, what is up? Hey, James. Corey, good morning. Deb, good morning. James, I love the dog in the suit. That is Herman behind me. It's Herman in a suit. Isn't that cute? Jill, morning. Ready for an amazing day. Love how transparent you are. It's the only way to be, you know? It's the only way to be, especially when you got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide. Y'all can ask me whatever you want to ask me. I got nothing. Nothing. Corey, crushing on that. Yes. Graham, good morning, Martha. Of course, we will all want to know more about your post yesterday, but you can't talk too much due to the NDA. That is a thing. So I just can't talk about why because of the NDA. I can't talk about why. But what I can talk about is that I'm still here in service to he's talking about the post yesterday that he's talking about. I didn't even do my YouTube stuff. Hang on, you guys. I'm so behind. Hang on just a second here. If you're watching this on YouTube, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you're not watching this on YouTube, after the video, if you dig what I'm talking about, what you're going to do is go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. I may or may not have a video coming out later on this morning that is going to be dropped. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. About daily hacks, productivity hacks. May or may not. You need to subscribe and have the bell clicked in order to know whenever that drops. If it drops, I don't know. All right. So, yes, Graham. So what he's talking about, a post yesterday, is that I can't, let's all say that word together. Cannot. 6 letters, big word, C-A-N-N-O-T, cannot be affiliated with any MLM, okay? That is a legal thing. It is not my choice. It is, it is what it is. It's what I have to do. But what has happened is that has been conveniently turned on its head into Martha quit, she's a traitor, da-da-da-da-da. Gosh, I don't know why people would want to say that about me. I have no idea. All I can think is, man, those are big egos. Those are big egos that are feeling stepped on. And to them I say, man, all the grace, all the grace. I love you anyway. You can step all over me if you want to. I have a mission in this world and I am not confused one iota about it, okay? I am not going to sit here and bow down to folks who want to say, she's a traitor and she's leaving and she was only gold. You guys, yeah, I was only gold. Gold typically takes 4 to 5 years to get to. I got to it in 6 months. She was only gold. The people that were saying she was only gold were not also addressing the fact that she also has another business. She's also a business strategist first. She didn't come to YL as her only business, okay? I grew so then I could turn around and show other people how to do it because they were confused. There are people in YL that are confused. They do not know how to grow, you guys. And being told over and over and over and over again, do classes, do classes, do classes, do classes, do this, do this, do this. It worked for me. I don't know why it doesn't work for you. You must be stupid, right? They don't say that. They don't say you must be stupid, but it's the feeling that comes across. I don't know why you can't do it. They can't do it because it doesn't work, because it's stupid. I'll say it's stupid. It's stupid to think that everybody can grow the same way. It's dumb and it's demeaning, okay? So any leaders that want to act like I'm a problem, I'm a traitor, I've left YL and am just, what, cutting ties? That's garbage. I'm still here. I legally can't be associated. It's not because one day I was like, you know what, kick rocks, YL. That wasn't it. It was because I cannot, 6 letters, big word, CANNOT, cannot be associated with any MLM, not just YL, any MLM, okay? So let's not get it twisted from people whose egos are in the way and whose own books and courses and da-da-da-da-da is really what they're selling that they don't want me in the way of. Don't listen to the girl who knows what she's talking about, right? Because I need to sell you this thing. Let's call it. Let's call it. I'm not scared. Let's call it out. Let's call it out. It is what it is. I still love all of you guys, and I still love all of them too. But I am going to set the record straight because I am not a doormat. So, anywho. Question, can you continue your YL groups that you've already got, like Go for Gold? Yeah. Everything else is still intact. Everything else is still intact, so it's all good. William, seems pretty simple to me, right? Exactly. Exactly. Danielle, haha, you used my funny story about the JBR course. Holy dits moment in my life. May I ask why you are legally not allowed to be associated with any that I'm under NDA for. NDA is non-disclosure agreement, so I can't say. That's the one thing I can't say right now. Fearless. Boom. Love you, Vicky. Feel you, Martha. Big reason why I feel the way I do. I hear ya. I hear ya. Lynn, growth means leaving some things behind. It's sad to leave the things we love, but more growth comes from it. Cannot wait to see your journey from here. And boom, pow. Christy, any of us who follow you know all about serving others and over-serving yourself. I'd take your business strategy over your YL knowledge any day. Oh, and I clearly missed something. I have no idea where this line of thought came from. Oh, yeah. Just look at my post from last night. All right. Well, shoot, you guys. And just to be super clear, in not a saucy way at all, I'm a strategist first. I've always been a strategist first. I turned around and I created a strategy, which some companies pay me tens of thousands of dollars to do. Okay? I turned around and I created a strategy for people to be successful in this business. Let's just call it. That's what it is. And some people are upset about that because they were like, she's only a gold and she's selling this strategy and da-da-da-da-da. First of all, yeah, I sell the strategy, but I sell the strategy for this much money, okay? Like, it's so ridiculously low, so low. It's only enough money to have skin in the game, okay? I could have charged hundreds of bucks for it and I didn't. So I don't want to hear anything about that. Okay, let's see. Just Gold, a business strategist and a mom, and Gold in 6. That's crazy. You're amazing. That was the conversation I was seeing last night. People were messaging me threads of stuff. That was the conversation I was seeing last night. Well, she's just Gold. She never went past Gold. Did you ever stop to think I didn't need to go past Gold? That my focus, so I talk about what? Multiple income streams. I don't just have one basket full of eggs. The people that you see being loudest, you may want to look at what their baskets look like. They might be scared of just their one basket and somebody cutting the string to that one basket. Typically, when people get angry, it doesn't make sense why they're so mad, it's because there's something else behind it. There's a fear behind it that you just don't know and you can't see. My guess would be that they have one basket full of all of their eggs and they're scared to death it's going to fall. To them, I say, you may want to join HBR, where we talk about many baskets and many eggs and having them all work together. People in any network marketing company are able to join HBR and able to grow their businesses with all of them working together. It's when you take the pressure off that one basket, all of it can start to work. You're not so lack scarcity around this one basket. Instead, you make them all play together and it takes the pressure off of it and it allows you to grow. Maybe I can just share that with you. Shoot. I mean, man, you want to jump on a Zoom or something sometime and talk about real business? Gosh. Anywho. Sorry. I'm just gonna get saucy apparently. I've just dealt with it for so long. And now that I'm out, I'm just like, whatever. I've dealt with it for so flippin' long from people that are treated like royalty because they have hit a certain rank in a company. And then those people lose all understanding of how hard their people are working. And it's all about them. They completely forget about everything else, and all of a sudden it's all about them and not their people. And I'm never gonna let that fly. That's never okay. I'm a champion of the underdog. That is never okay with me. But it's all that I've seen, and it's why I got backlash from pretty much day one. You should hear some of the stuff. I'm not even gonna, but you should hear some of the stuff. It's funny. Where are we at? 14 minutes. Let me see. Tammy in true Martha style, call out the elephant and deal with it. That's it. That's it, man. Let me see. Angie, I love your business strategy and building relationships first. I'm so thankful to learn and grow. I took your bat signal workshop and loved what I learned about myself and how I can use all of that to share my life and share wellness. Yes. That's, you guys, growing our business is about It's about us. It's about how we've grown through our life. It's about how you're going to serve the next person. It's not about buy my stuff, buy my stuff. You guys, if you're doing buy my stuff, you're not going to win and you're not going to succeed. It's just true. Okay? Don't do it. You got to show up in service. You got to show up in love. You've got to build communities, guys. And that's, if you're just watching this video, because I see more people on than usually are, if you're just watching this video to get the tea, you know, to see what I'm saying and what, I wonder what she's going to say, da 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 da, that's fine. There's people like that everywhere, and hi, you know. But I hope you also hear this. The only business worth growing is a win-win-win business. A business where literally everybody wins. It's the only business worth growing. And so whenever you do this weird buy my stuff, stuff, that's not a win-win-win business. You're not even going to grow in the first place. You're not serving people. You're just a billboard. And don't just be a billboard. You were created to be more than a billboard, okay? You were created to live out your destiny. You were created to show up and serve in a certain capacity. Only you know what that is, okay? Can you align it with the company that you're with? Yes. That's what I talk about. That's what you should be doing, right? You should be aligning your heart, your soul, your spirit with the company that you're with, but you guys, you should lead with you and your heart. Okay? Lead with you and your heart, and then alongside you're saying, and I use this, and I use this for this. And then in videos, like just be drinking, you know, juice or whatever. That's like, it needs to come alongside you and your message. Don't hide behind a billboard of somebody else's message. That's my prayer for you, you guys. Even for you guys that don't like me, because I'm sure some of you that don't like me are going to watch this video just to see what's happening, right? Even if you don't like me, I love you. I want the best for you. I understand you're just scared. I get it. I understand that maybe somebody else got you all riled up and then you just, you know, pitchforks, right? I still love you. And I still want you to do well. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be anxious about your business. Show up in your love. Show up in your soul. You can change it today. You don't have to be a mean girl. You can change it today. Today can be the difference. That's up to you, though. All right. We're at 18 minutes. What am I going to say here? Janet, your shenanigans are all about serving with your heart. Shenanigans. Janet cracks me up with shenanigans. Somebody told her not to mess with Martha and her shenanigans. Oh, anyway, it's funny. Okay, so if you are watching this and you're like, Martha, how do you have the 4-book deal? How are you going to be on this reality show? How are you growing to the point where you literally can't be in anything because of NDA? Like, how are you growing like this? How I'm growing, and I kind of wanted to, the reason I stopped for a second is I want to go back. You don't have to leave companies. That's just simply because of a big thing I'm going into, okay? Where I mean, you don't see Eric Worre isn't with a company, can't be. You know, Ray Higdon can't be with a company. There's people that can't be, they're not associated with companies because they can't be. Okay, so that's, if that helps, okay? So, I just try to give you a little bit of positioning and clarity on that, okay? As much as I can. But if you're wondering, like, how did you grow like this? Because you guys, I was just, 10 years ago, I was just a confused, sad, depressed girl that was sitting in a basement post-divorce, alcoholic, looking at the wall like, what in the world? What happened, right? And now we're here. Now we're here approaching life completely differently and showing up in love whenever arrows are being, the arrows don't even matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even bothered. So what I want you guys to understand is that HBR is why I'm here. I created HBR to explain to you guys how I set up my businesses, how I set up my income streams, how I created all of this, okay? And that is what HBR is. And even in the book deals and stuff like that, I'm working HBR strategy every single day. I've never stopped, okay? Since I started and created the strategy, I've never stopped using it. You can look at what I do everywhere and you can be like, once you're in HBR, you'll look around and be like, oh, there it is, right? And so this is, you got to get in HBR to know how to be able to do this stuff organically without ads. Like you got to get in to be able to do that, okay? And then we have weekly momentum calls and all of that stuff. I'm going to make it half off for you guys again today. So what you would do is you would just message me if you're feeling the nudge. The nudge, in my opinion, comes from God. If you're feeling that nudge of like, you need to go do this, that means you're being called to ministry, quite frankly, you guys. You're being called to do this thing. You're being called to more. And so I'm the one that's just here to teach you how to do more, okay? So don't message the word case study, but rather message flash sale, okay, to Livin the Dream with Martha, which is my Facebook business page. And so go ahead and message flash sale there. We'll have a short conversation via Messenger just to make sure that it's a good fit for you. If it's a good fit for you, you're in. And then the rest is history. The rest is like, let's just do this. And can you be in a network marketing company? Yes, I suggest it, okay? I actually suggest it. Now, do you have to be in one? No. If you're like, no thanks, you don't have to be. But it's not bad. It's not a bad thing to be in at all. I suggest it, okay? So there's that. It's not the only income stream. Like I said, there's many income streams. And just to be clear, my network marketing income was this in comparison to my full income. So if people are like, oh no, a basket just dropped, I'm like, it's probably the smallest basket I have. Like, let's be real, like, it was the smallest basket that I had. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.